Okay, this is Daniel Kibbe once again with Jeet Kune Do-Physiology&More. This is my second YouTube video. This one we're going to start off by doing what I call a technical warm-up. If you watch my video titled Thorough Warm-Up, that's the initial warm-up that I do. Technical warm-up is a warm-up that is more directly related to the type of exercises that you're going to do. Again, this is called Physiology and More because we're looking at more of the science behind it along with the training and whatnot. Let's touch base on tension for a moment. As a lot of you know, Jeet Kune Do was formulated by the legendary martial artist Bruce Lee. One of the biggest things that he did was put a lot of tension behind and against his muscles, what I call a resistive force. Doesn't necessarily mean putting 500 pounds behind your muscles. This is more tension over time. Some of you might have heard what's called time under tension. This takes that to a next level. We're going to look at basically taking your exercises and at the end of each exercise, do some time under tension to put that extra tension to get your muscles. This is also going to show you how I like to mix up different types of workouts. So let's go ahead and start this little technical warm-up. I like to use a kettlebell for purpose of more variety. And first I'm going to warm my wrists up, so I'm going to go back and forth like this. Okay? I usually do this about 12 or 13 times each way. So 4, 5, 5. Sorry if this gets a little boring. 7, 8. And the reason I'm doing this is because this is going to warm up both the extensors on the front of your arm and then the flexors on the bottom and your wrists as well. When you're grabbing barbells, you're doing punches, your wrists themselves are going to be worked a lot. Then I just like to go like this, just kind of curl it up with just my wrist about 6 times with each hand. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and then switch arms here. Again, 13 times each way. And again, sorry if this is a little boring. Just want to give you an insight on my technical types of warm-ups. So, 12, 13. Okay, and then 6. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, now we're going to do a few kettlebell curls, just basic, just right in front of you. Again, this isn't very heavy, just a 20-pound kettlebell. 2, 3, 4, just for purpose of warm-up. 5, and 6. Okay, and then switch arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, now warm up our shoulders a little bit more, so we're going to go above our head. And when you have a kettlebell, definitely get a good tight grip on it. You drop them suckers and they'll smash your toes, they'll break your feet. Okay, 1, 2, you can do about 11 each side. 3, just kind of quick movements for a warm-up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, switch arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, and then let's get right into the workout. Okay, that's simple, basic, technical warm-up. Okay, what I'm going to do for purpose of more resistance and tension is I'm going to take these 2.5 pound wrist weights or ankle weights. They'll work for either one, whatever you choose. And I'm going to start out by doing some punches with them. Because shadow punching, yes, it's very, very beneficial. However, I want a little more resistance and tension. Okay, so with this, start out just been doing some basic punches. Okay, so you're just going to do 1, 2. You can do all kinds of movements, whatever you want. Okay, this is just for the purpose of a short little video. Okay, so we're going 1, 2, 1, 2. That's 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 7. Start off a little slower. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now what I'm showing you today, normally I would do more, but just for the purpose of the actual workout itself. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you don't want to snap, especially when you have weight. Then 12, 13. Okay, now let's go a little faster. Okay, so now we got the idea down. Just same thing. Just a 1, 2, and then like I said, don't snap, but all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Other side. You immediately go to your other side. The reason for that, you want to work both sides, even if you're a southpaw or if you have right or lead stance, doesn't matter. Work both sides, because when you're being attacked, they're not gonna care what side you're best with, right? Okay. Now, after that, we do the punches. Okay. So we got 2 sets in that are really good. Now go even faster. So we go and don't just do. Okay? Get a little speed going on. Okay, now, right from the punches, you can either leave the wrist weights on or you can drop them. Now, when you're punching, you're using a lot of what's called your triceps, which is right here, here, and there's basically, they call them tri, because there's 3 muscles on the back of your arms. Okay? When you're doing a hook, you're going to use more your biceps. Okay? Now, one thing to think about if you're not familiar with what's called an antagonist muscle. Antagonist muscle is when one muscle contracts. So when you're doing a barbell curl, okay, your bicep contracts. When your bicep contracts or tightens, your triceps loosen. So it's a great idea to work both of those opposing muscles. So go from punches with weight to work your triceps to something like barbell curls to work your biceps. So we go like this right after that, and we're going to go 8 to 11 depending on the weight. There's 1, and as you see, watch my biceps contract. Turn this way a little more, and which is again the front of your arm. The back of your arm, watch when my biceps contract here, my triceps relax. Okay, watch slowly. Now, when you're working those muscles back to back like this, especially with martial arts training, any type of self-defense, you train those muscles to work together. So, for instance, you go to punch somebody, right? Punch, okay, tricep. And then you want, say, an uppercut or a hook right there. It's basically training your muscles to work with each other back to back to back to back. One of the best things in self-defense is combinations. Okay, so wouldn't you want to work your muscles more to be able to handle more stress for combinations and whatnot? I would think so. Okay, so now go from that. Now we can actually do a few other things to help build up our triceps and whatnot. What I'm going to do in this exercise is I'm going to go from the punches to the barbell curls to what's called a French press, overhead French press. Okay, so here, right, because it's going to work your triceps. Again, form is key. Okay, so come down here, down slow, and back up. 2. Again, it's working triceps, the back of your arms. 3, Or, you see, the one thing about tension too, you see how I'm going down slower? You go down slower, that puts more tension upon your muscles. The more tension or resistive force you have upon your muscles, in the self-defense world especially, the more your muscles can handle. One of the main reasons Bruce Lee was as strong as he was the simple fact of he put his muscles under a lot of tension. So he was able to go from having cold muscles to just simply bam bam, whatever he wanted to do, right? Okay, now you got the basic concept: punches, curls, tricep, right? Okay. Again, what that's doing, like I said, antagonist, biceps, triceps. And again, also when your triceps contracted or tightened, so your biceps relaxed. Okay, now, so just a quick overview. We did our punches, we did our barbell, which is triceps a little bit, other muscles, but main focus, antagonist. Okay, so we did our punches, we did our curls, and then we did our French press for our triceps, right? Okay, now, going back to the time and attention. Here's one great thing that I've discovered recently. After all my workouts, whether it's a martial arts workout, strength training workout, combination of the two, whatever it may be. Even lower body, when I do squats, deadlifts, whatever it may be. Every exercise I do, I did the time under tension. Okay, so now with just straight punches, it's difficult to do that, right? Okay, unless you put more weight on. Okay, so let's skip that for now. We're going to just do basic. Okay, so I did the barbell curls. So we're going to do time under tension with the barbell curls. So what you want to do is you want to start off in the beginning position. So for a barbell curl is right here. Now when you come down, you want to come down slow and you want to count to about 10 to 12. You want to make sure in the most difficult position where your barbell curl is at, and you'll feel it, trust me. Okay, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right there is the most difficult position. I'm going to hold it for about 7 to 10 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now when you come down, you go down slow and count to about a count of 7 to 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is getting hard, 9, 10, and you do one full movement. Back down. Okay, now there's for our biceps. Now we do for our triceps, since we work those as well. So same position, same exercise, everything. Okay. Now some exercise you might have to modify, but in this situation we can do the same exercise. Okay. Same thing. Beginning position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can feel the most tension right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then one full exercise, one full movement. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Now that's the basic concept. Now the time under tension itself, it is very difficult to do simply with punches. Okay, unless you have resistance force. A very good idea would be a heavy bag. Okay, you could push all the way with the heavy bag. Okay, I would say probably about 80 pounds or more, but just push into a heavy bag with your fist, and just let it slowly until you feel again. Same thing, most tension. Hold it there, back, and then again. That would be a great idea. Great example. So this is just a basic video. It's not a full workout. The intensity would be much higher. The sets and repetitions would most likely be higher. So just kind of give you an idea. Again, this is Jeet Kune Do-Physiology and More, the science behind it all. So please like, comment, share, tell all your friends. Again, this is Daniel Kibbe, and I appreciate all you who are watching. Thank you.